If you're a teacher whose students are reluctant to participate, or if you want to increase the level of autonomy, this is the perfect video for you, as I will show you how I implemented the strategies that increased both learners' autonomy and participation. My name is Jesus, a trainee teacher from Mexico. I am the author of the present action research. Firstly, I would like to talk about the school where the investigation took place. The official secondary school number 0561 Miguel Alemán is located in Toluca in the state of Mexico. It is a semi-urban institute. In order to design the most adequate materials, I applied multiple data collection instruments. An interview and a questionnaire applied to the head teacher. It is vital to know that the results were obtained based on virtual lessons. The groups of study of the action research are first grade, second grade, and third grade students. It is needless to say they have different group profiles. First grade students were participative, possessed a pre-A1 or A1 English level according to the CEFR, liked films, and get bored easily in long video meeting sessions. About 39 students joined the video meeting regularly. Second grade students showed little willingness to do their work and used to get distracted easily. Most of them are A1, but they should be regrouped as A2 according to appendices clave and its program. There is one native English speaker who participates regularly, and from 1 to 5 students per group do not have Wi-Fi access. Third grade students generally participated very few in the lessons and are classified at level A2 with pupils starting at B1 in reference to the CEFR. They all face the same problem. During the observation days, I was able to observe a tremendous lack of interest among the students in the classes. This was a result of the decree published by the Ministry of Public Education in Mexico that states that no student in basic education will fail the school year during the period of the pandemic. Not surprisingly, many learners stopped making an effort and decided not to attend or submit any activities instead. That caused them to be at failing the scholar year, or in more severe cases, dropping out of school. That's what moved me to the development of the action research. Here, I am going to share its most relevant parts. The title of the paper is Participation Techniques and Learners' Autonomy in English Lessons as a Second Language to Increase Participation. If you want to learn more about materials or theory about it, you can visit the link that appears on the screen. The objective of the AR was to implement a series of motivational techniques to increase academic participation, as they provide class dynamics and contribute to student learning while working on the students' personal development, helping them to overcome shyness with classmates. Our hypothesis was that both students' increment of participation and autonomy are strongly related to their grade of performance. The lack of interest in the classes has caused students to decrease their performances. Therefore, if students increase their participation and autonomy, they will increase their grades. Stay tuned if you want to know more about the results of the investigation. So, for this purpose, I developed 4 project proposals, which are about solo and teamwork, decision-making, investigation, and performance evaluation. In the first one, students have to take the role of moderators, coordinators, leaders, and workers to successfully accomplish a task and make their classmates work together to achieve the class objective. In the second one, they have to make decisions within the classroom regarding the dynamics of work, the choice of the form of work, such as work in pairs or individually, etc. In the third one, they become researchers in order to obtain relevant information that will allow them to produce a product that is different from the rest. And in the last one, pupils measure their own performances and the strengths and weaknesses of their own work in order to improve their performances and increase their knowledge on a specific topic. As a result of the application of the proposals into the evidence obtained, evidence such as notes, products of the class, and a questionnaire, I can affirm that both the increase in participation and autonomy of the students are strongly related to their level of achievement, ranging from high-performance students to low-performance students. Secondly, using topics that allow learners to participate by sharing what they know helps them to be more interested in their class. And thirdly, there are students who increase their participation and autonomy after the application of the AR increased their grades. In the paper, we also talk about gamification and shyness, so if you want to know more about it, then I sincerely recommend you to read the whole paper. Even though we were successful with the investigation, I believe that many changes can be implemented in future practices. There can always be improvements in the materials, and that is why I want to show you 4 proposals for improvement. The first one is peer feedback. It would be meaningful for students to feedback each other's work and justify the motive of their answer. This consequently involves eliciting. I quote Douglas Brown, who talks about designing tasks that include decision-making and response to the text tasks. Before speaking, students were given phrases to agree and disagree that they could use during their conversation in groups. However, the use of a dialogue model would have made the conversation smoother and at the same time would have made students less reluctant to speak. I suggest to teachers apply the strategies proposed by Nilsson J. about how to get reluctant learners to participate more. Always remember that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's the importance of autonomy. Never underestimate what your students can do. Show them the way and let them do it.